Good afternoon and welcome to Beyond the Bell, a professional administrator's approach to secondary education and administrative concepts associated with, in this case, high school leadership. I'm Tim Hardigree, principal going on 5 years.
I'm Tiffany Dixon, assistant principal going on year 3.
And we've made great gains where we are right now. We felt the need that there's someone out there who could potentially utilize some of the practices that we have into play. Between the two of us, we knew this was going to be a lengthy process when it comes to professional administration. But between the two of us, we knew it was going to be 3 to 4 years. If you're an aspiring administrator, if you're a current assistant principal that wants to be a principal, if you're a teacher who's interested in being in leadership, you're a district leader who may not be an administrator but wants to step back into the field of administration within a local school, or if you're anyone who's just passionate about education. We've started this Beyond the Bell, and the reason why we have, because we're not shy implementing new strategies, but we're not shy changing strategies as well. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree. I think that especially when it resonated with me, aspiring leaders would benefit highly from this podcast because we talk so much about culture and climate and culture.
That's right.
And I think that is so huge in education today because you got to be able to get to the people and to the students before you can make any changes.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. You know, they always say leadership isn't about a position that you hold, and it's definitely not about your title. And as I speak to faculty, I speak to staff, everybody's a leader in their own right. And everybody's a leader within the building because the children look at the adults as the leaders. They don't typically look at the principal and they don't typically look at the assistant principal, but they look at your teachers and they look at the faculty and the staff and possibly all the way down to the rest of the adults who reside in every building.
And this is such a large high school too, with over 1,200 students coming through our doors every day. It takes the entire community for it to be successful because you've got students come every day when they have their own issues, their own stories, their own, things that they're working through and still coming to school and trying to better themselves. So we really get into a lot of that relationships when it comes to teachers and students. And we take that into the classroom because we make that part of our instruction every day.
Absolutely. You know, the way we approach things is leadership's not about your title. Leadership is about the consistency in which you perform your position on a daily basis. And what we try to convey here is that being visible is definitely a sign of leadership. Mm-hmm. So if you're an administrator, you know, the title says one thing. It just says